Hey guys, you're watching Let's Talk About Prepping. I'm Tyler, your host, and in this video, we're going to talk about why I support Walmart. Now, of course, I don't support Walmart. Walmart embodies a lot of things that I don't support. But when it comes to spending my money there, I do support them. And that's something that many of you have derided in the comments section, something which many of you have a problem with in your personal lives. And I would like to be able to have a problem with that. I do have a problem with it. But at the same time, it's a problem that I very readily ignore. I'm going to touch on a couple things that Dad on YouTube talked about in a recent video. I think it was about will you eat, drink, and be merry. He's had a lot of good videos recently, and I plan on video responding to that one, but this is just going to touch on a couple points. I would like to have the luxury of spending more on the same thing just because I don't want to buy it at Walmart. And I'm sure that I could arrange to buy most of my things somewhere besides Walmart. But there are many things that I simply can't find other places. The inventory is just too large. And there are things which are literally twice the cost at other places. There are things which I can only obtain online, which adds another level of hassle for me, having to wait for things or change my lifestyle to one where I have the time and concern to try to upkeep that kind of stuff rather than going to the store like I'm already doing. But what it really comes down to is the fact that most people's budgets are getting tighter and tighter. There isn't a very good practical day-to-day reason to spend more on the same thing. And you can argue that things at Walmart come from China or they're just crap compared to what the same thing that you would get somewhere else. And to a certain degree that's true. There are plenty of things at Walmart that are just of lower quality. Even the same exact product that you might buy off the shelf somewhere else, often Walmart demands a lower price from the manufacturer because they're buying such large bulk sales, and the manufacturers do this so that they can buy the big bulk manufacturing equipment and make the money up elsewhere. So what they do whenever they drop something or it gets a scuff on it or it's just less desirable than their highest quality item, that one goes to Walmart and the nicer ones go elsewhere. So yeah, you can bet that Walmart gets the lesser quality items. And there's plenty of stuff that's just crap and not worth buying. And you sort of need to be a discerning shopper and know what not to buy at Walmart. But when it comes to things that are just fine, no matter where you buy them, things that are just gonna regular consumer items, there's no reason to spend 10-15% more just for the peace of mind of knowing that you're not giving money to the Waltons. Not whenever you have to make decisions about what to buy with each paycheck and things that you technically really want or need, depending on your perspective on need and luxury, when those things need to be passed by because you simply don't have the money for it. You don't really have the luxury of also going and spending $1 more for a $5 item just because you're buying it at Albertsons or because you're buying it at the local health food store. It's $2 or $3 more for a $5 item, literally the same brand, let alone if you want to go into the natural or local branding, which I do try to do for certain things. There are certain things where it's simply unacceptable to get it anything but local. But a lot of my point comes down to the fact that we are facing a depression, an economic depression. It's what we talk about here. It's one of the main things that I consider to be a reality if nothing else happens is the next Great Depression. The next great upheaval in our economic system as the world tries to move into some new modern thing. And I just don't have the peace of mind of trying to spend more on the same exact thing for political reasons, for social reasons, for whatever have you. I'm not going to die on that hill. I'm not going to be one of the social foot soldiers who sacrifices his pitiful fortune trying to fight Walmart. If one of you guys wants to send me the money to buy my stuff elsewhere, I'll send you the receipts and show you the difference in cost between Walmart and some other store that's not international corporatocracy. It'll add up pretty damn quick. In a month, I imagine that I could spend $100, $200, $300 more than I currently do simply by avoiding certain brands, simply by avoiding Walmart. Right now, without the luxury of just simply biting the bullet and spending more on things, that's socks the next time I need them. That's coffee creamer. That's pushing it with gasoline, maybe. I don't have the luxury of going somewhere more expensive just because I don't like the Waltons. I don't know the Waltons. They're going to be rich with or without me. I'm already looking at maybe needing to work more than 60 hours. I already work 7 days a week. I'm not saying that I'm just scraping by, but I am looking at riding my bike to work. Hoople's cat made a good point. Are you guys living like this is really going to happen? Are you guys really acting like there's going to be a Great Depression, like there's going to be a collapse? Are you drinking coffees from coffee stands? Are you going out and drinking? Are you buying things more expensively than you need to be? I'm not. I'm trying to, but I'm also trying to enjoy life while it's here to be enjoyed. But at the same time, I am trying to live cheaply. I'm trying to look at each thing that I buy and asking if I'm going to be kicking myself later for having squandered that money and not spent it in a way that will help me in the long term. And when I do think about that, I just scoff at the idea of spending even more on a can of peas or a loaf of bread or a pack of underwear just because I should be trying to stick it to Walmart. Just my thoughts. I'm sure that there's plenty of argument against that. And, if any of you want to send me the money to help me not purchase at Walmart, I would love to buy the higher quality stuff from other places. But I'm going to get by for now and hope that it's not guys with this little Walmart symbol who come kicking down my door one day. It probably won't be. And so that means that I should probably just go ahead and buy stuff here and prepare for whoever is going to come to my house one day, if that's what ends up happening. But I do know that unless I find a really good deal elsewhere, a lot of my preps, I'm going to get 10 to 15% more of them here, and they'll do just fine. So, anyways, your thoughts down below. Love to hear them. Hope you're all doing well. Everybody stay safe out there.